Yo, what's up YouTube? Back at you with another video. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Now I got a couple of messages, and I guess that's what this channel will be now from moving forward, is just like a response or like answering people that are going through some shit. Um, the same shit that obviously I've been through. Um, So yeah, there's about 3 people I got messages from regarding relapses. Surprise, surprise. Um, yeah, it sucks. Uh, and time goes by so quick. Uh, like I just recall, I'm like, that's why it's like important. Like you can't even dabble, you know. Uh, like even the relapse that caused this the most recent documentary of my journey, that happened on a whim, you know. I think I had some time off, and uh, all it took was one, you know. I remember it too. Like I remember I went, actually no, I grabbed 2, and that just started me right back on the wheel until, you know. And it just so happens, like every time I relapse, worse shit would happen, or opportunities would come that I would miss because I fucked up, you know. So it's just always been a bad omen to fuck with that shit, you know. Like, but yeah, before I knew it, it was like another like 6 months, you know, being on it. And that just made the withdrawals that much worse. I do recall relapsing before in Vegas. I believe I still was, before I even started my first channel. But it was like I think it was like a 2-week stint. So it wasn't, no, it was maybe like a month and a half. You know, you can't tell. Like I told you, this shit, time just goes, it flies. It flies while you're on the shit, and then it like just it like stops to a halt, or comes to a halt when you're on it or withdrawing from it. It's you know, it's ridiculous, really. And then time speeds up again once you get past it, you know. Anyway, when I had been on for like a month and a half, maybe even 2 months even, the withdrawals were nowhere near severe as before. But I had prolonged time off prior to that. So each one of y'all that reached out talking about relapsing or being back on for anywhere from 2 to 5 months, all I can tell you is, like, especially some of you, or 2 out of the 3, you guys have already gone through this, you know. You know what to expect. Yes, it's gonna suck. Absolutely, it's gonna suck. Like, again, all the symptoms we've already mentioned. You're gonna get the water of your eyes, but don't kick yourself though. Like, you don't need that part of it. Like, you don't need to beat yourself up about it and you know, make yourself mentally mentally feel worse than you're already gonna feel. But know, or take solace in knowing that you've done this before. You can get through it again. I know you can. Relapses are gonna happen, man. Like I said, it's very rare to have somebody that doesn't relapse. Like, relapses are part of the journey, man, to be quite frank with you. You know, and I want to be sensitive to this, maybe for selfish reasons as well, because who knows if that, you know, could happen to me again. I'm sure, listen, it could easily happen to anybody, you know. Yeah, I see them all the time. It's fucked up. I was trying to get a haircut, but I'm actually probably gonna wait, maybe get it tomorrow for my birthday. But yeah, like, it happens so quick. It can happen to anybody. Again, the only advice I have at that point is just try to get off as soon as possible. It's gonna suck. If you're lucky to be working, and I say that, if you're lucky enough to be working, if you can take some time off, I remember one of the tactics I used was I had taken 2 weeks off. I used the first week, like, just basically vegetate and not do a damn thing. And then the second week I had come back to New York to, again, for my birthday, to visit family. And that pretty much started my sobriety, at that point. So if you can take some time off from work, maybe you don't really need 2 weeks. I did, but you could also do it like strategically, where you probably only take 5 or 6 days off. Because by the 5th and 6th day, obviously you're gonna feel like shit, but you're gonna feel markedly better than you did the first 2-3 days, and that's really all you got to really get through. After that first week, it actually does get easier. At least certain things get easier. You're not going to sleep, obviously, but again, I'm talking to people that already know this. Like, don't trip, man. Like, y'all can do it, man. And it sucks because while you're in it, just everything feels like shit. But you've gotten through it before. You'll get through it again. It really is as simple as that. So don't fret too much, man, about your situations. And yeah, don't be afraid to reach out. I'll always do what I can to help you. Even if it's just like venting, or if you just need encouragement, then I'm your guy, obviously. But yeah, other than that, man, that's all I got for you. Always remember, take accountability. You did it to yourself. You got into this by yourself, so you can get out of this by yourself. All right, and it's not that long. Okay, so take care. Peace.